This is CTDCPS 91, podcast short for Conspiracy Theorists Divinely Created, Psalms 91. As stated in the title, we speak on conspiracy theories, spiritual enlightenment, growth, and much more. This is your girl Double R, aka Real Rap, aka Nonay, owner and operator of Nonay's LLCs, a place where you can find everything spiritual and or organic. This is episode 2, season 3. Let's jump right into it. So in this episode, the last episode we talked about how we was going to jump into the 12 universal laws. And we spoke on the law of energy, the law of vibration, law of frequency, which is all the same thing. It all equals out to energy. And that was the first law. So this one will be the second law, which is the law of rhythm. And Webster's dictionary states that the law of rhythm is a strong, regular, repeated pattern or movement or sound. In the spiritual realm and towards the universal law, there is a quote called flow state. I did an episode on flow state, I want to say in season 1. And when you're in flow state, that's when you're like untouchable. It's like Super Saiyan is the word that I used in that episode. You go Super Saiyan on a certain thing that you got your mind set on, that you're working on, that you're putting the actions toward, that you're manifesting for, and the outcome always comes out magnificent. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time it comes out better than you expect it when you just stay in the rhythm of things. You have to find your flow. If things seem a little too hard to grasp or a little too and you don't put in the work, man, you don't put in the work. It's like you can't find a rhythm. Then I personally feel like either you need to switch up what you're doing or switch up what you're doing. And what I mean by that is switch up the way that you are doing it until you find something that sticks with you and it flows with you, and it's easier for you to get into rhythm and catch the pattern. You know what I'm saying? Or switch up what you're doing completely because it's not meant for you. Things that are meant for you are not supposed to be forced. They're not supposed to be forced. I mean, you have to have the willpower to want it. Of course, you gotta want it. Of course, that's something that you want. That's the only way that you're able to, manifest things and get goals accomplished. But if it is forced, baby, if it has to be forced, like Cinderella's sisters try to force that slipper on their foot, of course it's just never going to fit, mama. Of course it's just never going to fit, bro. It's not. And I believe that's why it is the second law of the 12 laws of the universe, because it's the energy that you send out, you receive. Everything is an energy. You gotta focus on your energy and make sure your energy is at a high level so that your manifestations will come in a high frequency. And once you get your energy intact, now you have to get in the rhythm of that energy and stay in that rhythm. You feel what I'm saying to you, regardless of how shady or iffy it may seem. Now that I have said all that, I want to use an example, and of course I'm going to use myself as an example. And this right here might resonate with people who journal or record their prayers, rituals, spells, what may have you, etc. You know what I'm saying? And I am a writer. I'm a poet. I write stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to release a new book that I've written 2 books, but I'm about to release another one, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully this one blows up it will blow up and become a #1 seller. Ain't no hopeful to it, but that's neither here nor there. I was going through my journals and I found a ritual that I did last year, May 5th, 2023. And I was reading everything that I was doing and everything that was said and everything that I asked the universe, right? I also, around that time, I recall that I said that I was no longer going to fight those tower moments and I was going to just start going with the flow of things. If it's not meant to be, then it will not be. Like, it is what it is. I'm done fighting with the universe. I'm done fighting with Yah. You know, yeah, you take the will, the Most High is all yours. I'm just following your footsteps. You continue to guide me. I remember saying that around this time last year. And, you know, for those who have been listening to my podcast, especially towards the end of season 2, I told you guys that, you know, me and my husband had decided to split, you know, that I had gotten him an apartment. Whoop the whoop. If you want to know more on that, then go back and listen to those episodes. I believe it was between episode 6 and the season finale of season 2. But, you know, update, this man has left and he has moved into his apartment, and I have decided to cut all contact with this man, and I'm actually on day 3 of no contact with him at all, and I'm actually proud of myself. Woohoo. Anyway, you know, going through the process of letting go of things, I find a journal that I had wrote in, like I said, and I seen that ritual, and now everything is starting to make sense. It makes a lot of sense. Like, I asked for this. You know what I'm saying? I literally manifested everything that is occurring right now in my life. And we all know that we are in control of our own reality. But to see the proof laying right in front of you, in your face, to where you can read it, my guys, start journaling your journey, because it will uplift you in your times of need. It will give you encouragement when you are at your lowest moments, and it will help you be grateful, and you will be able to count those blessings and understand more why things are happening the way they are. Get into the flow, get into the rhythm. With that being said, I love you guys. Till next one. Deuces.